to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and tonight we're talking relationships and boundaries. When are your boundaries for your partners too far? And when should your partner shut the hell up about your body? We've got celebrities with plenty of tea for us to discuss, and my friends on the couch are ready to get into it. So, let's chat, shall we?
Yeah, what's up for a Nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
All right, here to talk about the relationship do's and don'ts are my new friends. We've got Al Reynolds in the building, one of the hosts of TGIF on Fox Soul.
Fox Soul, yeah.
We've got relationship experts, Micca and Rio.
Micca and Rio.
And we have our single friends here. We've got Tasha Sanders and we've got Quinton Sampson. All right, we're gonna dive into all of this relationship do's and don'ts and boundaries that we should or maybe should not follow. But let's kick things off with the Keke Palmer drama. We're gonna show a little TikTok video and dive on in. Check it out.
Should we keep it going with the fact that Keke Palmer wanted to dress like a hoe, showing her butt cheeks at Usher's concert in Las Vegas, and then her boyfriend Darius tweeted about it, and then everybody called him an insecure hater? Yeah, let's keep it going. Now, I don't know what y'all are thinking, but this is a little too close for comfort for me. Now, no disrespect to Usher, but I don't think any man wants his woman grinding or dancing on any dude like this, even if it was Usher. In an outfit like that too? Her boyfriend Darius then went on to tweet this, that no man wants his woman dancing around with her booty cheeks showing. I completely agree with that. But I think the real issue is the way she was holding on Usher. Then I saw some female respond again with some of the dumbest tweets I've ever seen, talking about he forgets that he's a boyfriend, sis is single and able to do as she pleases unless he puts a ring on it. Wrong. Yeah, I don't blame Usher. She was looking so good right there that he had to go back for a second hug. But let me ask you all this. What would you do if this was your girlfriend? I was gonna say wife, but she ain't acting like a wife.
Not acting like a wife. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I mean, he had quite a hot take. Okay, Tasha, you
So
much.
First of all, Keke Palmer's an entertainer in Vegas at an Usher concert. Are we supposed to be in a muumuu? I'm super confused.
Right.
Secondly, I have so much to say. Secondly, this man doubled down, talking about morals and ethics. Baby, you had a baby out of wedlock. I can't take the hypocrisy. You better pick and choose. You also was just posting her with her booty out, and it was fine then when you was posted it. It's more than the clothes. Something's deeper. Clearly.
Al, this is definitely something you would tackle on the show.
We definitely tackled it on the show, and I have mixed feelings about this. Me personally, I have an issue with my woman doing that. I don't care if you're an entertainer. We know she's an entertainer. We know she's going to entertain.
When you say doing that,
Yeah,
what is the
doing
that
what?
on there?
She was way too close up on him. That hip push in, And Usher too. No.
Because it was Usher.
Is it because it was Usher?
No,
Because it was
actually,
Usher.
it's not because it was Usher. It's just like I'm very old-fashioned, and I expect for my woman to behave a certain way when we're together publicly. We just had a kid, but it's Keke Palmer, though, right? It's Keke Palmer. Now, I don't agree how he handled it.
Yes.
I think I would have done a private text like, "Yo, Ma, you know I'm jealous. Like, you know I don't want that man near you."
Oh, and listen, and let's look at the tweet for people who haven't seen it. It's the outfit, though.
Yeah,
You
that's
a
what.
mom.
That's
We
the
live in a
part where like he
generation-
just
yeah.
opened this door of a whole bunch of insecurities, and then you don't have an argument after that.
Yeah, they ate him up.
Once you usher in all those insecurities, then what's your real argument? You're jealous. That's what I would think. Insecurity is like something that you need to work on. Now, if he would have stuck to like, "Yo, Ma, you my woman. I just don't want you being that close to a man." I feel like in a relationship, for it to be very solid and sound, you have to discuss boundaries. And one of the boundaries that I used to discuss is when we're out together, or even if we're not out together, we still respect each other.
Okay.
So I pretend
Absolutely.
like I'm still with you, even though I'm not. So how would you behave if I was right there? Would you have leaned in and kissed him and did all that wiggle and showed your butt cheeks if I was sitting beside you? No, you wouldn't have.
Okay, before all that he just said, it seems
Okay.
like y'all agree.
All
What
right,
y'all
all
have
right.
said.
Okay.
So, I mean, what we did say, for me, there's so much in
Yes,
that
so
one
much
moment,
to that.
right?
Yeah.
My first initial reaction when I saw it was, oh, she looks cute. She just had a baby. She's feeling herself. She filled out in some places. He had even posted about her filling
Right,
out. The
that's
baby
right.
gave her a butt, all the things. When I first saw it, and I saw his tweet, I was like, something's not right. Like, you live together. So was this video the first time you saw her in that outfit? And Kiki came out afterwards and she confirmed. She was like, the problem was never her outfit, because she was leaving the house. He saw her, smacked her on her butt, and sent her on her merry way. That's what happened in their household.
Okay, that's the tea right there.
Is the issue how she was dressed? Is the issue that Usher was like on her, or is it that it's Usher? Like, what's the issue?
Or is it that like he's attainable because they're both celebrities, right?
Exactly.
So if it's like regular Joe Schmo and his girlfriend,
Would
like,
it-
yo, live it up, baby, you got close to Usher, like bring that money somehow, some way. But because they could potentially date, maybe.
But you would be more concerned about Joe Blow. Honestly, it's Usher. They're two celebrities at a concert.
Right.
And he brings up women all the time. This is what he does as a part of the show.
Right.
So you know that going into it, that Keke Palmer, who's a big celebrity, that's a possibility. But what's even more alarming is that brother being so mad about a woman that ain't his. That's even worse. The guy who just did this video was very upset. And you're seeing men who are mad, like super mad. This is not your lady. And like, we're talking about boundaries and we're going into it, but like, why are we not having these conversations before you go to the concert?
Right.
Why are we not talking about what
That's
we
right.
need, how we need to handle
What are our
ourselves?
boundaries?
What are
Yes.
the boundaries?
All right, Quentin,
Yes.
you real quiet over there, boo-boo. What are your boundaries? How do you feel about that situation?
It's complicated because, I do agree that they are performers. I am aware that Usher has a residency and Keke Palmer is a performer.
Right.
However,
You can let it out. We're
Come
not
on,
gonna beat you up.
come on, we ain't judging you.
being in the public eye, I've had like public relationships with someone else that was in the public eye. And my thing is, even if whether he is or he isn't, her baby daddy, I understand how he feels in terms of you're in the type of relationship might be different from if you go to 9 to 5. So what
Right,
you
right.
do actually not only gets people talking about what you're doing, but it also has people addressing. He put himself out there
Publicly.
and embarrassed himself, honestly. I understand his hurt feelings because he can't control, he has to be extremely secure because everybody's going to have something to say because of the type of relationship
Right.
that
Do
it
you
is.
think maybe one of his boys called him and was like, yo,
Probably. Somebody hyped it up.
Ego was crushed.
Hold on. We're going to continue this conversation about Kiki and her baby daddy coming up next. You stay right there. Y'all really fired up, huh? Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about relationship do's and don'ts through the lens of Keke Palmer and her baby daddy and that public drama. I've got my friends Al Reynolds, me and Rico, Tasha Sanders, and Quinton Sampson. Producer says they asked my husband how he would feel about this, and he had something to say. What? Oh my God, what is it? What did he say?
Would I be upset if my wife wore what Keke Palmer wore to the Usher concert? Aquila and the Bee? Come on, man. That's a grown-ass woman. If I had no self-esteem and I was insecure, maybe I'd be upset. But I don't. So, no, I wouldn't be upset. And if you got it, why not flaunt it? Come on, man. That's Usher.
That's amazing.
It's Usher. It's Usher. Come on, now.
Yes. Amazing answer.
People spell
So
his name.
that's your card to go out here and get you some booty cheek hanging out clothes. And then
My husband bought me tickets to see Usher, though. We were just in Vegas and didn't go see him, though, is what I'm saying. So maybe that played a part. We can say that now because we ain't in Vegas.
I really feel like a guy. He comes from a very popular family. His brother is on television.
We did not know that man, Al.
You don't know.
We didn't know him, but besides,
I
Keke Palmer,
understand.
baby
No.
daddy.
All I'm saying is that someone got on the phone and probably called him and was like,
You're
yo, your girl is
And
wild.
you're right.
And what you got to say about that? You
Defensive.
just going to let her, you see how Usher going to take your woman. You'd be surprised how influenced men are by other men
men.
and their comments. And even though you could be at home, be like, oh, she was cool. I tapped her on the ass. She looked good leaving this house. But then when everybody's like, yo,
Somebody
you
else
let
is
your
chiming
woman out
in.
this house looking like what?
Usher,
And it
bro,
could
like,
really
come
just
get it.
be a defense mechanism too for him. Exactly what Al just said, right? He was okay with it until somebody else pointed it out, and it's
Right.
like, oh, should I really be upset? Should I really be
Right.
mad about
And
it?
so then he got
now
them
let me
Twitter
put
fingers.
it out
Right.
there to the whole world on
Yeah,
social
yeah.
media so they could see that I'm upset. But in him being upset, the way he approached it, it was like he's demeaning her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, well, this isn't the only celebrity tea we get into.
Oh, come on,
We got Jonah Hill and his ex-girlfriend coming up next, so you stay right there. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I know I am not on the couch interrupting all this because Sunday's a very special day and I had to come to the Cheesecake Factory to celebrate. And I'm here with Sean Mary, the general manager of one of the Cheesecake Factory locations here in Houston. This is the cheesecake you're releasing on Sunday, right? What can people expect with this beauty?
Well, our cookie dough lovers with pecans has obviously cookie dough in it, baked with pecans and a cookie dough frosting. And then it's served with our fresh whipped cream with some cookie crumbles and chocolate chips. It's good, isn't it?
Where's my coffee, Sean?
We'll get that right away.
Okay, so when people come and order this, they're also helping to give back, right?
25 cents from every slice we sell starting on National Cheesecake Day for 1 full year goes to Feeding America, which has over 200 food banks nationwide. And since 2008, we've donated $6.3 million with these cheesecake donations every year.
Wow. So, I mean, you're eating good, right? It's delicious.
It is
you're
delicious.
Doing some good.
Exactly.
I want to hear your hot take on this one. Is cheesecake cake or pie?
Cheesecake is cake.
What? It's pie. It's got a crust.
No, it's cake because it's in the name.
It's in
cheesecake.
The name. It's in the name. Welcome back. We've been talking about relationships, boundaries, the do's and don'ts with my friends Al Reynolds,
Hey, yes.
Mia and Rico, Tasha Sanders and Quinton Sampson.
Yeah.
We handled the Keke Palmer and her baby daddy. See,
we
I don't
let
even
them
know his
have
name.
it.
That's just
Okay.
good.
Okay.
But now Jonah Hill's ex-girlfriend coming out saying he was emotionally abusive during their relationship, which has been some time since he's already married with a child. He's in a whole other relationship.
Right.
But she's saying he was emotionally abusive and, you know, released some of the messages he sent her. Let's check one out. So he lays it out for her, plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for romantic partnership.
Ooh.
I don't think
That's a lot to unpack.
I don't think AI could have wrote that any better than what he did. I mean, I think the man. I'm honestly, if we're talking about now, I'm sorry, sis, I gotta be honest. Are we talking about boundaries and really saying what you want and really articulating what you want? Isn't that the textbook case of doing that? He laid out exactly what he wanted from a relationship. He said, hey, if this isn't what you're able to do, that's okay. We don't have to be together, no hard feelings. So when somebody can break it down to you like that and say it was good, but it's not gonna last, isn't that what we all want? We don't want to be ghosted, right? So the alternative is to keep it real. And I think he kept it real.
Well, did he keep it real during the relationship, though, is the question for me.
Right.
Or
That's
are you
it.
doing
That's
an introspective where now that you put me on blast, I'm going to now give you the boundaries that we should have
Exactly.
had. He probably should have had that conversation with her before. I
Exactly.
didn't like this at all, to be honest, for the old girlfriend to be bringing this up.
Right.
Jonathan,
that's
he's
inappropriate.
married and he's got a kid. And honestly, I wouldn't have responded. I wouldn't have given her all that. Because I got a wife, I have a beautiful family now, and you were...
Oh no, this is from
happened in
when
the
they were in a
relationship.
Oh,
relationship.
this is right. But I'm saying he brought it back up now, right? He shared all
No,
of
she's
this.
the one
She
sharing
shared
Yeah,
it.
she brought it up.
Yeah.
I think she was
So
clout
she's
chasing.
messy boots.
There's
So
a-
she's messy boots.
She should have never, first of all, posted those
Right.
private text messages.
Those are private messages?
Yeah,
Private
text
messages. See,
messages
I didn't know
between
that
each
either.
Yeah,
other.
they're text
She
messages.
posted them, I
Yeah.
think, after Kiki and all that other stuff happened. But you hit it nail on the head, though. Have these conversations before you get in the
Right.
relationship, and I think that's what the issue is. Also, sis was a surfer before this man.
Yeah.
Right.
I was already posting these photos,
And he was
before
liking
you,
them.
and you were liking them.
That's
Sir.
probably, he probably,
That's the only part of it. I mean, obviously we don't know their whole relationship or
Right.
the whole story, but the only part that I would be like, okay, something's off is him knowing that was her lifestyle before
Right.
he came about, knowing that that's who she is, obviously liked something about it. And then now that he's, come into his boundaries in his relationship, he's like, oh, wait, hold on a second. I've elevated, and if you can't elevate with me, change who you are. I know who you are, or I'm gonna keep it moving.
Yeah. I feel like you said it was a beautiful way to do it, to handle lay them out. Let's do that in the beginning.
Yeah.
Right?
do it early.
Please,
Yeah,
let's not do that halfway through.
We can do it early.
Absolutely.
We can do it early. We can do it early.
And Quinton, you've been quiet, but you actually going to perform for us, aren't you?
I am.
Like,
actually.
this is what we need to be sticking to. It's to the love songs.
Deal with this pressure. Too much pressure.
Oh, thank y'all so much for this wonderful conversation. I mean, these celebrities keep giving us the best tea. All right, well, you stay right there because coming up next, Quinton Sampson and friends are going to be performing a very special version of his song Pressure. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about relationships and keeping some boundaries. You be crossing them. And maybe if you cross it, you need to dedicate your loved one a nice love song. So who better to perform it here on the Nightcap than Quinton Sampson and friends? He just won Netflix's Sing On Love Songs category, and you're here from Houston, right?
I am from Houston, yes.
And you're performing Pressure.
Pressure, an exclusive version just for y'all, actually.
I love it because it's unplugged.
Yes.
All right, well, take it away.
I can't deal with all this pressure. I really love how we began, babe. Now I don't know if we're just friends lately. And though it hurts me to pretend, I really wanted us to win. I never wanted this to end. Baby, listen. You know I've been going through the motions. Got me thinking about you losing focus, but I'm hoping, drowning, feeling bluer than the ocean. Rolling up, yeah, I'm smoking. Hold up, give me a moment. I can't deal with all this pressure. It's too much pressure, babe. Tell me if we'll be together. Sometimes you wanna say yes, sometimes you wanna say no. Sometimes you want me to slow down and I don't know where to go. Listen, I can't deal with all this pressure. You got me feeling this up down. Feel like I'm losing my mind now. I need some answers, can I find out? Give me some answers when you find out. You got me feeling this up down. You got me losing my mind now. I need some answers, can I find out? Give me some answers when you find out. Tell me. Sometimes you wanna say yes, sometimes you wanna say no. Sometimes you want me to slow down and I don't know where to go. Listen, I can't deal with all this pressure. Give me some sauce real quick, band. I want to introduce who I got with me real quick. The people that helped me come up with this vibe. We got my MD, Moby the artist over here on bass, this acoustic bass right here. We got Jimmy back here on these sweet strings. And the person keeping the time, adding the vibe and the percussion, Mr. Mark over here. Y'all introduce yourselves for a second. Give me just, Sometimes you wanna say yes, sometimes you wanna say no. Sometimes you want me to slow down and I don't know where to go. Listen, I can't deal with all this pressure.
Yes, love that. Y'all are amazing.
Gosh, thank you.
Okay, so where can people find the music? Where can they follow you?
Anywhere on that my name is posted. So my name is Quinton Sampson, Quinton. Last name Sampson with a P, like Samson and Delilah, but not necessarily.
But not Samson and Delilah, got you.
This version, you'll only be able to find on Nightcap.
I love that. Okay, exclusive here. All right, so you got anything shaking up next?
Yes, actually, I am working on a few remixes of this. I partnered with a record label out of Sweden, so it's really interesting, like watching what they're doing. Like, I thought it wasn't doing nothing, and I saw a jump in streams like last night, and it was crazy.
There we go, there we go.
So there's that, and hopefully creating tour opportunities where I want to be able to announce certain things yet, but I gotta.
You can't just yet. You can't just. Well, thank you so much for coming on and performing. I really appreciate your time, and you have a beautiful voice. Y'all have a great sound. Cheers to y'all.
Thank you so
much. And keep the love songs coming. Cheers to you at home. Remember to keep them boundaries. Be respectful of your loved ones. We'll see you guys next time.